Kylian Mbappe, the player that is going to Real Madrid on a free, right? Arguably the best player in the world at the moment. In my eyes, talent-wise, there is no one better than him. Hasn't put on a Real Madrid jersey publicly. Hasn't even been presented at the Bernabeu, but he is twerking for another club already. Mbappe said, if I ever played in Italy, it would be for AC Milan. I've been a big fan since I was little. I watched all their matches in the Serie A. Mate, how are you going to come out and say that and you haven't even played for Real Madrid, mate? What is going on? I'm sure there's problems right now with this lad's salary, obviously, from going from the highway robbery that he was getting at PSG. Now, this man is going to be getting, absolutely less money than that, because no way Real Madrid are going to make him the highest paid player by a long shot compared to the likes of Vinicius and Jude Bellingham, who had no trouble coming into Real Madrid. They didn't have no drama, no nothing, no, oh, I'm going to go to Real Madrid, and then breaks the handshake agreement and stays longer at PSG, kept them waiting, kept humiliating the most influential man in football, which is Florentino Perez. And, obviously now he wants to go to Real Madrid because there's nothing at PSG for him to accomplish. He's won the league countless amount of times. He's probably never going to win the UCL there. So your only time to win a UCL is going to Real Madrid, and he knows it. But this man is causing some controversy that he wants to be an AC Milan player, is basically what he was saying today. And, maybe one day it could happen. But realistically, let's check the wage bill here at Milan. Benacer is the most expensive player when it comes to the yearly income, when it comes to the wage bill here. Let's just say in a fantasy world, Mbappe on a free goes to Milan. Somehow Real Madrid allow that, which would never happen. 7 million a year is what he's getting, right? And over here, Rafael Leao, who's arguably their best player and most expensive player, has a 175 release clause, is getting 6.4 million right here. And what does Mbappe get? 72 million a year, where he gets 6 million before tax a month. So what Mbappe makes in a month, right, would put him in third place for yearly income if you put his monthly income and the rest of Milan's roster's income right there. Wow. And he thinks he is going to be going to Milan. This is like getting a Rolls Royce but living in a one-bedroom apartment in the middle of the ghetto. Why the hell would Milan want to spend all that money on Kylian Mbappe when the rest of the team is not on that level? You might as well stay at PSG, because that's exactly what was going on at PSG. You had a Rolls Royce with a bunch of Camrys. No offense to the Camrys, a very economical car, great with gas mileage. But the Rolls Royce is an amazing car that deserves to be in a mansion like Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man City, Bayern Munich. Teams of that magnitude, that type of talent. That's where Kylian Mbappe deserves to be. And for him to say, I want to go to Milan, is a bit crazy to me, because you haven't even scored a goal for Real Madrid and you're already looking for your next move, lad. That just shows the type of character that Mbappe is. A bit selfish. And that's why, sometimes you don't need a guy like Mbappe to the squad, because right now Real Madrid are in the Champions League final, about to play Dortmund, which they have a really good chance of winning their 15th Champions League. 15th. Wow. They have double already than everyone else. You divide it by 2 and they still have more than mostly everyone else. And these lads are still going. And now you figured out a way to keep going, right? And now you're going to add Kylian Mbappe. You would think this is the Galacticos part 2. But have you ever heard of the statement, sometimes more is less? Because now you're going to change up everything. You went from Jude Bellingham as the false 9 to putting him back into midfield. Toni Kroos, who, in my opinion, could still play for many years to come, but he's retiring already, is gone, right? So now the midfield is going to have Jude Bellingham, and then 2 out of these 3 lads in Valverde, Camavinga, Tuanemi. Probably Tuanemi is going to be the CDM, and it's going to be Valverde, in my opinion. That would be the midfield right there. So now Jude Bellingham went a year playing false 9. And now he's going to go back to the midfield. It's going to take time to adapt, right? Because that is a big switch. And now Vinicius and Rodrigo are gonna have to play wider, and Mbappe is gonna be a number 9 natural, which Mbappe doesn't typically play there. He actually likes playing more of a wing, left wing position because he likes to cut in. But he has to play that if he has to play at Real Madrid, because Vinicius has been there since day one, developed this, that, and the other, and he has a lot more respect from Madrid fans for Vinicius because he's won them a Champions League, about to do it 2 times. Then Mbappe is gonna have to sacrifice a little bit. So Mbappe, if I were you, keep your name out of the headlines when it comes to other clubs, and just focus on next season with Real Madrid because they might win the Champions League. They already won La Liga. And next year, if you do anything less than that, you will be labeled the problem. So Mbappe, lad, don't be digging yourself a grave here, which you do not want to be in, because next year is going to be a challenging year for you. You are going to be under a lot of pressure, considering you're going to be joining the quite possible Champions League winners and current La Liga winners. So, Mbappe, let's relax. Anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment down below if you think Mbappe will ever hit Milan. Personally, I don't think he's going to be joining Milan anytime soon, because Milan does not have the money or financials or the ownership backing to go and invest in a Kylian Mbappe who will cost at least 100 million, right? And Kylian Mbappe might want to go to Milan, but you're going to Real Madrid, you're going to sign that contract, and no way Real Madrid lets you go for free, and there will always be suitors for Mbappe. So keep that in mind, and as well as the wage bill. But thank you guys for watching.